According to Pro Football Focus, last season's stalwart left tackle Duane Brown of the Seattle Seahawks was a top 5 offensive tackle by all measures. However, there's a huge discrepancy in how much he's getting paid compared to his peers at the same position. Now, you could blame it on advanced age. He's 35, going on 36 in August, but one thing's for certain. Give that man a new contract. Josiah.
What's good, brother?
Roll the clip.
Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah. Here comes the.
Team Steezy family. Yes, I know. That's yet another extended absence in the last couple of weeks, but believe me, it was for good reason. While I did spend some time at the enemy's home in San Francisco, in the Bay, I had a great time with family, and for the first time ever, I went camping. But now that all that's behind me, well, we're back to business. If you haven't already, or if you're new to this channel, or for some reason you forgot to subscribe last time around, now's your chance. Join the family, hit that subscribe button for us. Don't forget to also leave us a like and drop a comment if you enjoy the content. And you also want to follow us on our other socials at SteezySmith on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and whatnot to keep up to date with our other content as well as the rest of the content in the sports world. You're tuning in to SteezySmith, and let's get to cooking, shall we? There are two types of holdouts in the NFL. You have the Aaron Rodgers type, the type that is going to cause drama off the field, the type that is going to alienate himself from teammates and coaches alike, and the type that isn't going to show up and incur fines. On the other hand, you have the Duane Brown type. You have the type that is going to act like a professional on and off the field. You have the type that is still going to interact with coaches, players, his teammates, and the media, and the type that's also going to help prepare with his teammates for the upcoming season. As we all know, or as some of you might not know, Duane Brown is entering the final year of his contract at about 1 year and $13 million left. Not only are the Seahawks looking to erase any sort of doubt that Russell Wilson has in his offensive line, well, obviously, you want to protect him. And what better way to protect him than by bringing back the anchor of the Seahawks offensive line for the last 4 years and counting, in Duane Brown. And yes, there's been a lot of misconceptions about the Seahawks offensive line and how it's been absolutely pathetic and dreadful the last couple of seasons, but I think that y'all should look back at the stats and dig a little deeper. According to ESPN, Seattle finished 9th in pass block win rate at 62%, ahead of teams such as the Niners, the Colts, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, all of which have preconceived notions of having elite offensive lines. Now, individually, Duane Brown was yet again spectacular. In terms of individual pass block win rate, he finished tied with Andrew Whitworth for #1 in all the NFL in terms of pass block win rate at 94%. And in over 1,000 snaps altogether, he only allowed 2 sacks. I repeat, only 2 sacks. And Seattle, as a team, allowed over 50 sacks, and only 2 of those were to blame because of Duane Brown. Not only that, he only allowed 5 hits and 34 total pressures throughout the course of the season. A remarkable stat line given the fact that he just didn't have much help at left guard or at center. And seeing as how he'll be 36 when the season begins, well, there'll be a cap on how much he can make, and so it's not as if Seattle should just toss him top 5 tackle money and say things are good as is. Alongside Andrew Whitworth, he's only one of 2 starters in the NFL, obviously excluding quarterbacks that are 34 and older, and so like I said, there is kind of a cap on how much he can make, but that benefits Seattle in the long run. And yes, the Seahawks are in a bit of a cap crunch when it comes to available cap space or when it comes to spending money, but believe it or not, the Seahawks are actually set to save money if they stand Duane Brown now. Salary cap right now is set at about $182.5 million, but keep in mind that next year it'll balloon to about $208 million, a jump of $26+ million, which will help tremendously and which should leave enough room for a Duane Brown contract extension. I expect something in the neighborhood of about 2 years and $30 million, so about $15 million annually, guaranteed about $16 to $17 million, so about half the contract, and that should be enough to place him in the top 10 in terms of highest paid at his position. And like I said earlier, he's 35 going on 36, so he should be very much content with the contract that puts him among the top 10 highest paid at his very position. If that seems exorbitant, think again. The thought of 6th round rookie offensive tackle Stone Forsythe manning Russell Wilson's blind side is an absolute doomsday scenario, and I know we were on record just a month ago raving about his potential, but I prefer that he doesn't start at Russell Wilson's blind side, and seeing as how there are really no other options on Seattle's depth chart to protect Russell Wilson and his blind side, extending Duane Brown for 2 years and about $30+ million really should leave them with no other option. And if that means forking over a couple extra $1 million to keep Duane Brown happy and in Seattle for the long run, then so be it. Let me know in the comment section down below, do you guys think that the Seahawks should extend Duane Brown? And if so, how much? Or what do you think his contract will look like? That concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Nothing but love. Don't forget to join the family. Hit that subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Also do the same. Nothing but love, and Steezy out. Again, this video is going to be dedicated to Mr. Todd Nas. While that concludes this video, we have loads of other content. You don't have to stop watching there. Other content on our channel homepage, as well as our social media platforms. And again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for us. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Nothing but love, and Steezy out.